My name is Devine. How are you all doing today? We are learning to do some faces, and my thing changed colors to white. Can't draw on white. What's wrong with them? Anyways, we have a couple things we can learn. Very easy, very simple, very fast. So we can learn I think you can call them like chibi styles. That's what I like to call them, is chibi styles. Cartoon style if you want. Very easy, very quick. We got our base and how it is portioned out. So you can do it cartoon style, where you give it a big nose. It's probably even too big there. Side of the face is always like straight down, and then it rounds out. Not enough. Usually I go down to where this midline is, and it should be here. And once you hit that, you can start going up to the other side. You give them a nice C air, and that's like old style right there. That ear. I feel like I gave the nose too big. I should probably put like warts on it now at this point. Draw his eyes. Just fix that up. I was gonna leave it, but it seems a tad too big. Draw a smiley face. He's happy. He's so happy to be alive. See if I messed up his lip there. Give him some happy eyebrows. How do we determine their emotions? Through the lips and the face, the smile face, and the eyebrows. That's how a lot of emotions is portrayed. If you want to get good with emotions, learn to alter the face. We're going to make him a knight. If you guys want to give him a name, give him a name down in the comments. I'd greatly appreciate it. Make it cartoony. The best cartoon name wins. You can add detail if you want to. How do we do that? It's basically giving depth. Which way is he looking? He's looking that way. So what are we going to do? We're going to give the lines like that. Push lines on that. If you guys can drop a like, I'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you, I appreciate it. How you doing? Thank you for the like, I appreciate it. So, nice and simple cartoon. Cartoon warrior. Oh, you actually need some hair. Make it more flowy. Oops. I went above and beyond on his hair there. Anyways, so nice and simple, cartoony. Definitely could fix the hair, do better. We can sit there and do a little bit more of a serious face. Serious face. Once again, start with a circle. Do the midline, side of the head basically. This line helps me pinpoint everything because basically I do triangle for noses, and then this breaks off to where the eyes are going to be. Almost kind of like a skeleton looking thing, and that's why they always practice anatomy for drawing. So simple guidelines, and like this will literally give me everything. As you can see, I'm already drawing it out without even upping my brush. So a serious face has more of an indent where your eye socket is. Like if you feel your face along the eye, you will feel that indent. It's also where I am. Sorry, you are not first in chat, but you are second. And then up, and then ear. We all love chiseled jaws and everything like that, so it's okay if it seems a little chiseled. You can always round it off later. This is arched like this. Not necessarily bad. Usually want it more straight. But anyways, so this is more of a serious face. So let's give it a serious look. What did I say? The eyebrows give you the emotion. Eyebrows and mouth. So we're gonna make this more angry. Also, I forgot my music. If the music's too loud, let me know. Thank you all for being here. Alright. So. As you see, I went on top of that guideline there. Same thing, because this is where also, even though it's part of your nose, it goes up into your eyebrow, just like this side would be up into the eyebrow with the other side of the nose. So, do the eyebrow here. Could have even bent that face in some more. Whenever someone's mad, it kind of covers up their eye a little bit. See how it gives you that illusion of anger, frustration. And for the teeth, we don't want too much of the lines. This is simple. Always draw your people bold. Trust me, it helps. So you know where everything is. It's pretty good. Hello, hello. Then, when you learn those guidelines, then you can really do some fun things. One of the things I love drawing is this goblin guy. Once again. Oh, no. I'll push this over more. Push it over more. And also, there's this whole thing about how you have this line arced is also where he's looking. Is he looking up? Is he looking down? How do you have this arced? That's very, very important as well. Give some details. Oops. Details make the drawing pop alive. You see how I came back to that circle? This is the side of the head. Oops. Love my art, you do your best. Hey, that's how you gotta do it. Practice every single day. Me coming on here, practicing with you guys, is also how I get better. So we're always aiming to get 1% better. So goblins don't necessarily have pushy eyebrows, they just have like the muscle. So even this you can like break up and just indicate kind of like where it's at. One percent better. What I like to do too is at nighttime I will draw and watch like TV. watch a movie, turn on a movie, and just draw during the whole time. Of course, you're looking up and watching it, but hey, you're still getting some in, right? You're still being productive. See how this ear is going flopping up? So I'm going to make sure this ear is flopping up a bit too. I don't know if I can fix your stuff. Look at that. Look how amazing that looks. Since he's facing this way, we have to worry about which way, how his teeth look. And then there's a famous painter. I don't know if it's all painters, but they say when you shade things in, there should only be a couple things that you use like pure black for. And one is eyes. And I don't know what the other one is. But like shading in, you use darker things. You know what I mean? Look how cool it is. Look how fast I produced that. I'm gonna give him a hat. Once you learn the basics, and also as you can see the side of the head, so you start to learn where you start, you know, veering off down to make it more believable. More perspective, more realistic. Shoot, we got horns on this guy too, if we even want to do so nice and simple, nice and easy. Right? Right. Really appreciate if you drop some likes. I love it. We're just literally going to fill up the people. Another thing I love doing is cyberpunk. I want to get into like a cartoon style of like cyberpunk. I need to study it more. It'd be so cool. Make it like cartoon style. Another thing I learned is like the Chibi or cute style. It always have like this goes straight down and then just bumps over and goes into basically that midline. And then once you hit that midline, then you choke up. Choke up. Ears are very easy. So I like ears because of how simple they can be to draw. Do a little outline. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. I do a little bit to try to demonstrate here. So it's like a part that follows along. Whoosh, whoosh. It's nice. It's easy. Detail without being very detailed. For the nose, try to keep it simple. At least I am on these ones. For the eyes, let's go with the circle there again. I love the circle eyes. I do need to rotate my eyes though. Figure out something better for them. For this guy, should we make him happy? Let's get eyebrows. For eyebrows, see this one how it lines up with the eye, and this one sticks out a little past the eye. It's a really great thing to learn how to give that perspective. It gives it more of the angle of him looking this way. And then this we're going to jump down, go up like that. Shoot up. Up, up. I like to do dots right over the eyebrows. On the side of head. So I say we give him some David Martinez hair. I'm gonna go Lucy hair too. But David Martinez, let's see. keep in mind, how does the head work? It's almost like this. Follow it along. So it's getting that cyberpunky look to it. Forgot how David's hair really looks. This guy's getting a bit of a afro going on here. Nothing wrong with that, right? Right. Chromed out his jaw, his chin. Look at it. Oops, sorry. You guys are kind of off put. Okay, look at that. Very simple, easy. Love it. It's great. Amazing. Chibi style. Fast, simple, adorable. And if you want to go more realistically. Also, I always put my peoples facing one way or another because it makes it less boring. Don't you agree? It's less boring. It's great. Triangle for nose. I feel like I'm starting to stop with the triangle for noses nowadays. So used to it now. Side of the face, where the eye is. This person's more looking downward. Since they're looking downward, you have to think about the eye line. And it does wrap around, but since they're looking downward, the ear is going to be a little bit more higher. Let's give them more of a serious eyes. Should we make this one Lucy? Pretty sure her hair starts parting on the side. I'm trying to draw it even before I finish it. She gets little triangle eyebrows. So forward rough. So that one strand. And the rest comes up here. Shows us around. And the hair goes around. See? With those guidelines we can see where the head is. So we can already start making the hair. We go around it. She has this strand which comes down a little bit more. Oh no, she has bangs. That's right. I totally messed up Lucy. She has bangs. Because it chops off like this and goes across. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Make it someone else. Of course, shouldn't be able to see the ear. So let's darken that. Paint that part. ruin all that when you make it someone else. Whenever you do hair, you always want to chunk it out first. See how it's chunky? It's thick. Sure, if you want to, you can make it go around the head like this. She doesn't even have a throat. No neck, no nothing, she's headless. So we make it chunky. So you make the hair chunky, and then you can come in and start threading it. There's always a rule of 3 for everything. So you can break it up here. Oops. Let's make it look good. Oops. Pencil there. Rule of 3. 1, 2, 3. You come in here, shade this up, shade this up, shade this up. In a sense, like the hair goes up and then goes down. This one should be up and down. Erase that more. You gotta go in and get her forehead and just do gentle lines. Gentle lines for which way the hair is going, because the hair is going, it goes up and then down. So even inside where the hair is curling like this, it goes up and down. See, more serious look, more anime-ish. Sure, you can do everything with this thing. Simply just make it a circle, go around, and go up. It's easy, right? We did a goblin, we did cyberpunky, we did angry, light. There you go. Simple as that. What should we do now? Oh. Should we turn this one more into cyberpunk since it's not actually lucid? I'll say yes. Same thing. So when you start getting really good into detail, you start learning the arches of the face. So this one's arched kind of like this. And then down. And the thing about cyberpunk is they're very straight lines. It's hard. Hard lines. And we can even chisel out the jaw if we want to. Chisel out. Chrome out. Choom. What's up, chooms? We have Cyberpunk, Edge Runners 2. I can't wait. Super excited. Absolutely love it. Yeah, easy. Right? Right. Come down the circle. Got this one looking up more, a little bit more at least. That's where the nose is going to be, triangle more. As you can see, it's kind of like a skull. It's also kind of the basis. And then we can just start building off of this. If they're looking up and they're looking to this side, I'm going to stick with a cute nose, decent nose, give them some angry eyebrows, because this connects to the eyebrow, so we're going to stick with that. Oops, what am I doing? It's a happy eyebrow. Give this one thing 2 different emotions. Down, oops, down, and cut right in. See how I hit that midline? As you always see, I stop. I kind of like stutter for a second, and then we start arching up. Since like previous, when it was looking down, we made the ear up a little higher. This one's looking up, so we're gonna make the ear a little lower. eyes. I made that mouth a little too low. Get closer to the nose. Then we have room. To really fill in that emotion. Anger. Give her a fang. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Really appreciate if you drop a like. Let's give some details, because details always makes it. And when you do details, you always want to keep in mind of how the face is working, how it's bending. Chunk it all in. Take off the top of the ear. Do some details. Keep in mind of how everything's angled. Just like the painter said, you never shade in completely black. It's only used for eyes. Just like that. There we have it. I like it. It's good. It's angry. It's fierce. Throw in the ear ring. There we have it. Multitude of faces. Got Chibi, cute, Knight, a little bit more serious. When you start learning how you can start making your own people. Then you have a cyberpunky chick. More realistic, less realistic. It's pretty cool. You can really start getting things done. You start churning them out. You're getting better and better every day. Alright everybody, thank you. I hope you really enjoyed this. I would greatly appreciate it if you can drop a like, follow if you want. And I'd be going live. I'm trying to go live every weekend. Thank you. Have a good one.